everybody who will compete tonight. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, walking the very same aisle that Bruno.
What's up, everybody? Historic history making Monday Night Raw. For videos like lagging, I apologize. But anyways, maybe I can fix it. I don't know. Historic fucking Monday Night Raw. First time ever WWE's not under Vince McMahon's control. He's been in power 40 years. He's never not controlled Raw. Vince has always controlled Raw for over 30, well, almost 30 years. 29 years Raw is almost 30. Historic Raw, Triple H is ahead of creative. Start off hot with I don't like Logan Paul, but the show started off different and hot. Logan Paul, Miz, Brawl. Right into the champ, Universal Champ, Roman Reigns is here. I hope Brock appears, but he's not scheduled. Let's hear from the champ.
As champion.
So if the video's like lagging or my mouth isn't moving at the same time as I'm speaking, please let me know in the chat. Who's watching this live? Raw reaction. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. But since it's a new era of Raw under Triple H, I had to go live. Had to do it live. Crowd is hot at MSG, cheering, booing for Roman. This, in my opinion, it breathes and gives WWE new life. It really does, in my opinion. Paul Heyman hands the mic to Roman.
Acknowledge me.
Who else, if you're watching this live stream? Who else is watching Raw? What do you think of Triple H taking over as head of creative? Do you think it's real? Or do you think Vince will try to keep calling Stephanie on the phone and trying to get his ideas in?
Wise man. I don't talking anymore.
Roman says, I don't feel like talking anymore. I'm all for Heyman talking. He's a great promo. He's a god. Paul Heyman. It should be Paul Heyman uncensored with Triple H in power on the mic. Let him say anything he fucking wants. I think Vince let Heyman do whatever he wanted on the mic, but now he could really go uncensored if he wanted to. Then he just ripped the crowd, and I missed it.
We want your name written down. You are the next one out the door. As I was saying, welcome to the Island of Relevancy with our capital, New York City, and our City Hall.
If they could get Brock tonight, his music.
This honor has been bestowed upon
I'm looking down because I'm on my Twitter.
Because this Sunday marks 700 days of the title reign of the head of the table, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns. And admittedly, this plays into the hands of the challenger for the undisputed title.
A lot of talking. Like Triple H did have guys cut promos in NXT, but not for like 10 minutes. Seems like that, I don't know, Heyman's been talking too long, but he has to sell SummerSlam, so I get it. Crowd looks sold out just about in MSG, first time under Triple H in Madison Square Garden running things. Vince ran MSG for fucking 40 years.
Oh, at WrestleMania, who ruined that party? Brock Lesnar! When John Cena was running around with all the hustle, loyalty, and respect, who took him to Suplex City and burst that bubble?
Heyman's great.
Lesnar. Now, Brock Lesnar looks at this Saturday as day number 699, and he says, oh, I'm going to ruin the party for Roman Reigns.
If I was Raw, I would book the main event segment, Triple H coming out and just promoting SummerSlam and say, everybody, please join us for SummerSlam this Saturday on Peacock.
You think of the Knicks, you think of the Celtics, you think of the Yankees, you think of the Red Sox, you think of Hogan, you think of Macho Man, you think of Stone Cold, you think of The Rock. Well, when you think of Roman Reigns, you will no longer after Saturday ever have to think of Brock Lesnar again, because Suplexer is going to exercise the demon of Brock Lesnar out of the legacy of Roman Reigns. It's enough. You're sick of Brock Lesnar's name. You're sick of Brock Lesnar riding on the coattails of the greatness of Roman Reigns. It's time for Brock to go back to Saskatchewan and slaughter a bunch of hogs.
A lot of fans feel that way. Brock should go away for good.
Anything Roman Reigns needs to do to keep Brock Lesnar down for the count of 10, and in this, their very last match ever together, Roman Reigns will finally rid himself of Brock. Which is why my tribal chief has nothing to say tonight. Because my tribal chief, Roman Reigns, cannot stand the sound of the name Brock Lesnar. And after this Saturday night at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar, you won't be able to stand at all.
Here comes a stupid theory. Stupid theory. With a mic.
What's so funny to me is the bloodline talks a lot, but they seem to have forgotten the most important detail about SummerSlam.
I really hope under Triple H, Theory loses his briefcase and cashes in and fucking fails and loses.
Also gonna walk down.
I know he's a Vince guy, Theory, but hopefully he's not a Triple H guy.
It doesn't matter if it's Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns, because I will be the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
We're just going to stop right there. If you're going to come into my arena, at least step foot in my ring and acknowledge your tribal chief.
Too scared, Roman. Theory's too fucking scared to get in the ring and face you or Brock. Look what happened Friday. Theory was destroyed and it was beautiful.
We saw what happened to Theory Friday night on SmackDown. He encountered the Beast Incarnate.
And that was one-on-one.
Oh, Roman just Superman punches Theory here and knocks him the fuck out.
He's nervous, you know what I'm saying? New York, take it easy on him. He's a little nervous. It's his first time, all right? I get it. Hey, Wise man, we like him, right? We like him. All right.
We do not like
I
him.
can appreciate what you're trying to do, but let's be honest here. You have no clue what you're doing with that briefcase right now. As a matter of fact, I think he needs a wise man. You need somebody to counsel you. Here, I'll be that guy for the night. All right, here's some words of wisdom for you, Theory. I want you to start looking around. I want you to analyze this situation here. You understand? Your daddy's not here anymore.
That's a shot at Vince. Your daddy's not here anymore to Theory.
This is my ring.
Daddy's gone.
You heard him. Daddy's gone.
MSG. Who's your daddy, Chase?
I'll tell you what his daddy is, because if he keeps messing up, the tribal chief is going to be his daddy. Because we want you to understand this.
Roman on fire, unscripted.
I run the garden now.
Delivered by the tribal chief.
Oh, Vince, one of the Russos with the briefcase. Roman holding back. Jay Uso got hit in the back with the great as head of creative.
His rival chief's on the streets.
His TV daddy, they're chanting, "Who's your daddy?" At Theory, his TV daddy is Vince, and Vince is gone for good. Theory try to get child support from Vince for being gone.
You know, does know what he's doing. The tribal chief taking his time tonight, owning Madison Square Garden.
So all goes a commercial, 19 minutes. I swear Raw under Vince would go to commercials like way too often. I hope they do have less commercials. Logan Paul and Miz started the show fighting. It was broke up. Crowd was into it. Let them fight. Roman comes out. Heyman talks. Hell of a promo. He's not here anymore. Who's your daddy chance? Great start to the new era of Raw under Triple H. I absolutely have confidence in Triple H. He'll do a great fucking job. He's like 20 years younger than Vince, or way over 20 years younger. He has better ideas. He has his pulse on the fan base. He did great with NXT Black and Gold. Takeovers were great. They were always sold out. I'm very curious what Triple H is going to do with talents that were in NXT that he did great with. How's he going to book her? Shotzi. Bring back Johnny Wrestling. Bring him up to Raw or SmackDown. Rehire Johnny Wrestling, Scarlett, and Killer Cross. Rehire them immediately. Try to get them. Killer Cross, I doubt, is under a contract. He's not with AEW, so he can probably go to WWE again. I would hope. Bring Scarlett with him. Let them do their old Fall and Pray entrance. That fucking worked. It should have been on the main roster under Vince. Killer Cross, Scarlett, Karrion Cross, Scarlett. Should have had their NXT entrance on the main roster. Vince, you were a stupid moron for not doing that with them. I'm glad Vince is gone. I respect him. I love him for what he did, what he built. But it was time for him to go. Not because of the accusations, because he was too old. Didn't have good creative ideas anymore. The shows suffered. Not really the pay-per-views, but Raw and SmackDown was not good anymore under Vince. I see Victor's here. You said they improved in the last hour format of Raw, and then it's going to be terrific. Sense of a new creative direction. Terrific, sense of new creative direction of creative. Theory's still in the fucking ring with the briefcase talking. Why doesn't he leave? Have Brock come out again and beat his ass. Here comes Drew McIntyre, SmackDown guy. On Raw, I like it. Have Drew kick his head off in 3, 2, 1.
He doesn't even go here. It's running hand.
And if Triple H comes back, his music hits tonight in MSG. Holy fuck, holy shit, what a pop he'll get. If Sasha somehow comes back, she'll get a huge pop. Maybe Naomi will come back too. All the announcers will do better without Vince in their ear.
Theory's starting to feel himself. Theory's starting to believe in himself.
Triple H, to me, seems like a guy that would not yell at the announcers and just tell them bullet points, what to put over, what to promote, and that's it. Promote SummerSlam. That's it. We're getting a matchup. Nice. Drew and Theory. Theory's in his shirt. Drew rips it off. Chop time.
Oh, God. Gets a chest put up to Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley waiting in the wings at SummerSlam Saturday. And now Drew McIntyre. Can you get any words for Theory? One more time? I guess it can. There it is. We know how badly Theory has his sights set on Roman Reigns.
Again, when I'm looking down, I'm on my Twitter.
Good job, man. Terrifying power. Can we ask the question, maybe what kind of condition is Theory going to be in this Saturday at SummerSlam, especially now having to go through Drew McIntyre? First ballot you've made in 6 years, Saxton. McIntyre himself has designs on becoming undisputed WWE Universal Champion. This coming Friday, McIntyre and Sheamus in a Donnybrook match. The winner will advance to Clash at the Castle and challenge for the championship, whoever holds it. Shot to the chest just made Drew McIntyre mad. So in other words, if we're looking ahead, maybe let's say Theory becomes undisputed WWE Universal Champion, he could have to defend against Drew McIntyre. Rapid fire rights from the Scotsman. And that could be the chess game we're looking at. Oh my God, he softened up Theory. Great news for Drew McIntyre. The look on the face of Drew McIntyre tells you all you need to know about the mood that McIntyre is in. Coming out on Raw, a complete surprise to everyone involved. Theory back on his heels, but fighting back. The confidence he's shown tonight, very, very impressive.
One of the reasons why Theory is in the position that he is. Self-belief and performance.
And a lot of fortunate circumstances for Theory as well. Fortunate circumstances.
I want to see, man, like 2 or 3 women's matches tonight. I want to see how Triple H is going to book the women, because my God, he did great in NXT with them. I guess Alexa Bliss is supposed to work tonight. That's all I know. But I want to see Asuka under Triple H. And Shayna Baszler and Shotzi under Triple H. Xia Li, push them. Don't have Asuka be a joke anymore with dancing all the time and laughing. Have her turn heel. Be a killer. Have her put on the clown makeup and be Kana again. Not clown makeup, but the face paint that Kana used to wear. By the way, look up Asuka's Kana. She was great. She was beating the fuck out of Theory as they go to commercial on the floor, and I love it. I think every hour of Raw under Triple H would be good and make sense and be entertaining again. If you hear traffic noise, I apologize. There's a lot of damn cars and motorcycles where I live go by, and they're fucking noisy. So anybody here who's watching SummerSlam Saturday? It's been a long time since I've been on a live video reacting to wrestling. Only problem with I can talk for the whole 3 hours, but I won't. I'd probably lose my voice. And my throat's already kind of sore. And I got to do a SummerSlam predictions after Raw, so I got to talk more. My voice, I can tell, is already changing and feeling sore from just talking on this live reaction, but I had to do it. It's a historic fucking night in WWE Raw history. Triple H is in power. Head of creative. I hope Kevin Dunn is already gone on a flight and not even there. The guy's a horrible, whatever he was, executive producer, director. He's horrible at his job. So with Raw on commercial, I got on a baseball game. The Brewers, my team, and the Rockies.
Pitching, the former Cardinal. Second year with the Rockies, and he takes a big curveball for a strike. Ashby has all of his pitches going early here. He's got a terrific curveball, great sinker, a lot of movement on his fastball.
You want to know what I do during Raw commercials? Turn the channel or go on Twitter.
And Grichuk into second base with the Rockies' first hit of the day. It's a 2-out double. And that fastball getting a lot of the plate right down the middle, and Grichuk able to center on it. Fastball was down, a little easier to get to when it's down there around the knees. He centers on it. He's got about as much power as anybody in the game when he gets a hold of one. He hit that one hard. So first hit of the game, and a runner at second for Ryan McMahon. McMahon did not start yesterday.
This guy might be the only baseball player named last name McMahon. Is he related to Vince? I doubt it. But seriously, there's like no baseball players or football players that I know of named McMahon with their last name.
McMahon late fouls it away. Quickly 0-2 as we continue.
So back to Theory. Drew's back.
Why would Theory be worried about McIntyre? A Friday Night SmackDown superstar showing up on Monday Night Raw and picking a fight.
Because you want to be healthy, they want peace.
How could Theory have expected it? Is my point.
Expect the unexpected. It wasn't that one of the first lessons that Theory learned. Now waiting for a count out. Theory, you get the better.
Theory would take it if the opportunity presented itself, but no. McIntyre trying to battle his way back into the ring.
Victor, because I like to answer the chats. You said you wouldn't be surprised if they just have Theory lose the briefcase the same way Braun lost the Money in the Bank. Also, Damian Sandow lost a briefcase. That was sad because I always liked Sandow. I thought the guy could have been a major. But Theory's not ready to be a world champ yet. That's why I would have him lose a briefcase. Rey Mysterio's 20-year anniversary celebration tonight. Love Rey Mysterio. The guy's all-time great, future Hall of Famer. Ray really in his younger days in ECW, WCW, Rey Mysterio revolutionized wrestling for cruiserweights because the American fans never saw that before, what stuff he did. Especially in ECW, look at and watch Rey Mysterio matches from ECW. They were off the fucking hook. Him in Psychosis, him in Juventud. It's a long match between Theory and Drew, back and forth.
Drew McIntyre has been in some.
Remember, Drew in NXT under Triple H did damn good. He was NXT champion.
He's getting toe-to-toe right now.
Crowd's into it. He's back and forth.
He's getting work against you. Like trying to slug it out with Drew McIntyre. You want to go to deep bars of Drew McIntyre. Not Buster to the cover. Just before 3, the kick out from Theory. Another look again. And nearly got the victory over Mr. Money in the Bank.
Here we go. Playboy kick coming up. Interference for Sheamus, Butch, and here attacking. Pete Dunne is really happy Triple H is in power. Even though he's Butch, he could be pushed. Top guy, maybe. It'd be booked better to save Drew. Ashley takes out Rich. Ashley goes after Theory, tosses him. This is exciting. This is a new era Raw. Ashley fired up. Theory comes in with the briefcase. He stops. He jumps out of the ring. What a tag team. Drew and Lashley, they'd be a hell of a team. Not a commercial. That was good shit. The run-ins made sense because Sheamus eventually, I think at SummerSlam, is facing Drew for a title shot at Clash at the Castle. So that made sense. That run-in with Butch, Sheamus, Ridge. And then Lashley, that made sense because he's facing Theory at SummerSlam. He wanted Theory's ass. Theory bailed. It was on commercial. And if I was not live, I could say, I'll be back and pause it. But I can't pause it. So back to baseball for me.
It's explained all over. We had a great catch in center field Friday night. Got to start at third base yesterday. An easy pick either. So did the baseballs against the first. Said a good pick. Nicely done. 4 in a row retired by Freeland. Here is Mike Brasso. Grasso had one of those key two-strike hits yesterday, drove in a run, made it a one-run game late. Beautiful Monday night. It is picture perfect for baseball. Got a little bit of cloud cover. In the low 70s. No better place to be.
Again, Victor, if you're here watching, I appreciate you staying. Whoever else, join the chat, say what's up. Do you like H taking over as head of creative? And are you going to watch SummerSlam?
Grasso is good with glove. He's left a massive presence over there first, like Tellez is. I think infielders love throwing across the diamond to Tellez. Dark, he can catch anything.
So, I got to do something real fast before Raw comes back. I had my PS5 on rest mode because it was downloading the game. I gotta shut it off. I think Raw might be back. I'm not sure. Gotta do this real fast. And shut down my PS5. By the way, if you're a fan of video games, check out all my video game playlist on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Advance, and PS4 and PS5 gameplay. Check out those games playlists. So back to Raw now. Hopefully they're off a commercial. Yes, they are. It's a tag team matchup. Shocker. But it makes sense. It's Lashley and Drew against Ridge, or Theory and Sheamus, actually. Theory's got to wrestle again. That's hilarious.
Butch and Rich Holland.
Make Theory go to work like 2 or 3 times a show and get his ass beat.
The other side of the referee, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, holla, holla, holla. Teddy Long wants his booking back. He loved to book tag matches. Even though Teddy was not in power, he still booked a lot of fucking tag team matches. He'd always come on the stage, say, holla, 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 player, I'm going to make this a tag team match. That was hilarious. Sheamus in the ring with Drew now.
That was gifted to Sheamus by his own grandfather.
Sheamus took that very, very personally.
And that's the thing, as long as these two know each other, you think it can't get any more personal between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre? And then you see what happened last Friday night on SmackDown. I shudder to think what these two are going to do to each other this Friday.
Oh my God, I started thinking about what's going to happen tonight.
Power out from the Celtic Warrior, savoring the suffering of McIntyre.
We talked about, Corey, everything coming up for all of these athletes, all of these superstars. Bobby Lashley taking on Theory Saturday at SummerSlam, and yet tonight they're leaving everything in the ring.
It's about gaining advantage by any means necessary. If you're Bobby Lashley, you've competed against Theory. Lashley knows what Theory's capable of. This is a chance to soften Theory up and vice versa. If Theory has a chance to...
I would love it if tonight on this new era Raw under Triple H, I would love it if he had Xylee on the show, Shotzi, and in a 3-way. Winner gets a future SmackDown Women's title match. That's what I would book. But I'm a big fan of Shotzi and Xylee and Shayna in NXT. Shayna Baszler on the main roster under Vince. Holy fuck. She was booked bad. Not like a killer, like she should have been.
Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh!
Big headbutt by Drew. Sheamus is down. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit. But I love to fucking talk wrestling. I could talk it all night if I had to.
Find their wits and get to the corner because of this. Glasgow kiss flattens Sheamus. You can see Butch and Holland on the outside taunting McIntyre like a couple of hyenas. McIntyre not a lot better, but able to catch in his corner. Bobby Lashley, the United States champion, running out the Celtic Warrior. Absolutely on fire. The speed behind Bobby Lashley stunning. Look about the mode that Lashley is in these days. He has stated multiple times he does not believe there is a man alive who can stop him. It's hard to argue with that statement. Check out this power from the Almighty. Oh my God! Taking a look here. Otherworldly strength. Got one for Theory as well. Lashley will have plenty more for Theory this Saturday at SummerSlam. Sheamus set to the outside to the feet of Holland and Butch.
So far, first hour of Raw. This is the second match in the first hour under Vince. Holy fuck. We barely got any wrestling. Like 4 matches on Raw. It felt like only 4 to 5 matches in a 3-hour show. Under Triple H, you should be able to get like 6 or 7 at least. And book more talent on Raw. Please, Triple H, get rid of the 24/7 title. And book a lot of talents that were not booked good. Like Shotzi, Xia Li, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Kana. Drew just caught, I think, injured Sheamus and just tossed him to Butch. He's done. Butch and Ridge have been tossed from ringside. Another commercial? Good Lord. 3 commercials in 1 match. 3 commercials in Drew McIntyre's matches. At least they're wrestling under Vince. This tag would probably be over already. Looks like the Rockies hit a home run.
A heavy bat.
See the
Now
score.
he's at the shortstop position. Started in center field.
1-0. Baseball I'm not into anymore, really. But I'll still watch it and support my home team, the Brewers. But I cannot sit through a full baseball game. It's too long. And I got other interests and things to do other than watch a whole damn baseball game. Football, NFL, that's a different story. I could watch any NFL game and not be bored.
Tackle yesterday in the 9th inning off of Josh Hader.
I saw a rundown sheet for Raw. I don't even like knowing what's on the shows ahead of time. I don't want to really know. I would like to be surprised of what matches are going to happen. But it said a first time ever tag match on the run sheet for Raw tonight. It'll be Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Wrestling back together. But I think Johnny Gargano said he didn't want to come back for like 6 more months until his kid is 1 year old or something.
Taylor able to cut it off, and Hanson on his way to second. Throw comes in, the tag just in time. Hanson beat it by an eyelash. What a great throw by Tyrone Taylor. My goodness, we talked about the speed of Hanson. He can run. Not about as good as anybody. It was pretty close at second base. Split around did Taylor into a strike. Hit the second base. Heck of a throw. What a good play. No challenge for the Brewers. Just got the hand in there before the tag on the shoulder, and Hanson just sneaks that hand in there in time. So back-to-back hits here at the bottom of the Rockies order. A home run and a double. Down to the top of the order, and Charlie Blackmon.
Half swing foul. Since Ashby started Blackman 3-0, he has thrown 29 pitches since, 26 for strikes. Just pouring in the strikes right now. Command is always at the heart of Ashby's. He's still finding his way. Yeah, that's a nasty breaking ball there. Big slider from Ashby, and Blackman waves and misses. He's down 0-2.
That's a good pitch. Same pitch that struck him out his first time up.
John Bennett now up here.
Feels like Theory's been, the guy's been a part of the whole first hour just about. Theory's definitely getting his work in tonight.
Little to the cover. From Bobby Lashley. Yeah, smart strategy to point Corey. Trying to wear down Bobby Lashley.
Theory is well aware. You are not going to wear down the Almighty physically. You are not going to win the match.
You can't just drop these four guys in a tag. You can't just drop the storyline and start all new storylines because you're in power, because SummerSlam is Saturday, and this was already built in to the build-up of SummerSlam. I believe these two singles matches are on the card of SummerSlam. Drew and Sheamus for a title shot, and Lashley Theory for the U.S. title.
Future undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Sadly, if Triple H could have been in power sooner, Cesaro went to left, Adam Cole went to left, or Tony Storm, I don't think. Or Keith Lee or Swerve. They all would have stayed on the main roster if Triple H was in power sooner. Tag to Drew, and Theory's back in with Drew getting clothesline to hell, up and down. Overhead throw, suplex, here's another one.
Right now, Theory's wishing he was anywhere in the world but in a ring with Drew McIntyre neckbreaker. Not going to tie her up, but things are only going to get worse with Mr. Money in the Bank.
McIntyre stalking a fallen Theory. Shot DDT coming. Oh!
He's right there, but once again, standing toe to toe. That's been his problem with Drew McIntyre. A little too toe. Spine buster. Oh, almost three.
Theory barely able to.
Crowd's into his tag.
But that's what needs to be focused.
But this is a not every week crowd. This is MSG New York fucking City, a hot fan base.
So much heart tonight displayed by Theory.
That was made. I don't know if Theory's aware of that.
Sheamus pulls the top rope down. Drew goes over the top. Lashley slams through one of his finishers. Sheamus off the top. Breaks up the three count of knee to the back of Lashley. That looked like it hurt. Knee off the top to Lashley. Drew takes out Sheamus to the floor. Fast-paced, non-stop action on Raw the first hour. New era under Triple H, the game. White noise on the floor to Drew.
McIntyre's not getting up tonight. I think McIntyre might be done for the evening. Well, Lashley's barely moved. Since they're not. Wait, hang on.
Somebody, I don't know what's going on. I guess there might be a fight in the crowd. There's a lot of fans are standing up and looking at the crowd. What the hell? They're looking at Dolph. He's at ringside. Her lock. Theory tapped immediately. Lashley wins. I hope that means he's not losing at SummerSlam.
Ziggler has placed his focus on Theory, but yeah, for the third week now, it is Ziggler who has cost Theory.
But that, I don't know where that storyline's going. That should just be dropped. The Dolph keeps screwing with Theory. Why? I don't really care why. Victor says, you've been looking forward to see if Triple H books Lashley to defending this title in SummerSlam like right away after this match.
Needs to be in the best shape possible this Saturday at SummerSlam if he wants to become United States champion. Knowing a list of enemies.
That's possible. You mean tonight on Raw that Lashley could call out Theory? Let's do it tonight. Usos! Come back! Super Kick Theory! This is an action-packed, different, better first hour of Raw than I've seen in a long time. Roman comes out behind them with Heyman. Theory laid the fuck out. Defeat of Roman. Roman picks up the briefcase, puts it on him. Come on, enough, New York. Enough. You're chanting, who's your daddy again at Theory. His daddy retired.
Intention to cash in on Money to Bank contract. I mean, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. Because
That was good shit. Uso Super Kick Theory. Roman comes back out. Corey Graves in a sparkly fucking black jacket. You're not Bobby the Brain Heenan. You never will be.
20 years in WWE.
There's a highlight package on Rey Mysterio. 20 years. 20 years ago, he debuted in WWE today, I believe. Climbed up the cage on SmackDown, dove on Lance Storm and Christian. That was awesome. Hell of a debut for Ray 20 years ago. Bad Bunny music.
That's when we knew this got a little something special.
Ray had the capability of igniting any crowd. You never wanted to blink. He was going to do something that was incredible. That was a guarantee.
Hearing from JBL, Kofi, Kurt Angle talking about Ray.
This is
Batista.
The connection that Mysterio had with his fans is
I wish Eddie was here to still talk about Ray and be here tonight. If Eddie and Ray could be here together, that'd be great.
I want to dedicate this Royal Rumble to my brother, mi hermano, Eduardo Guerrero.
In order to go to WrestleMania, Mysterio's going to have to last at least 60 minutes.
Really? Now going in Metallica music for this video package. I love Metallica, one of my favorite bands.
Championship is on the line.
I'm living proof that dreams come true in life. It's been a blessing having one of the best to ever do it by your side. Tries to make me a better performer, a better man.
Look at Mysterio's dead! For the first time in WWE history, a father and son hold the tag team titles.
what he's been able to do in the last 20 years. Ray is a one of a kind. Ray is respected from the
Great video package.
all the way to
Love the Metallica music with it.
among the best that this business has ever seen.
Someone would look at Rey Mysterio and be like, impossible. To him, it's just a word.
Every day, it's a blessing. This has been the biggest ride of my life.
Speaking of Ray, WWE under Vince, there's a car pulling up backstage. I haven't seen this in a long time. Maybe it's Triple H or Stephanie. Expensive looking, like truck. It's Rey Mysterio.
Look who it is. The man of the night. The greatest luchador.
Don't have someone interrupt Ray's celebration. That'd be just stupid and wrong. His wife comes out and his daughter of an expensive looking truck. I don't know what the hell the name of the car is. I'm not into cars. Ray's very happy with his family. The man deserves all the praise in the world. The man, Rey Mysterio, deserves to be put over to the moon forever. Biography on A&E, Kurt Angle next this Sunday, coming up. That'll be a great biography. I watched a little bit of the Bellas, and it was boring. Bellas were hired because of their looks. I'm not putting them down. They tried to wrestle, but they were hired because of how they looked. And nothing's wrong with that. I'd love to see good-looking women in wrestling, but they were not good wrestlers. Nikki did get better than Brie. I will say that. Nikki was a better Bella. But I was not a fan of the Bellas as wrestlers being the champion. I think Brie was champion maybe once. I think Nikki had it twice. I'm not sure. If you know how many times the Bellas have been the champion, leave it in the chat. Because I don't know how many times they held the women's title or Divas title. I don't care. And under Triple H, the women should be booked great. And hopefully the women's tag titles comes back and is booked the right way under Triple H. I don't know why. For some reason, under Vince, he did not care about tag team wrestling or the women's tag titles. Why did he care in the 80s when Vince was younger, in his prime, in the 80s? My God, in the 80s, they did so many great storylines and feuds that Vince was probably in his prime in the late 80s and Attitude Era Vince. That's when he was in his prime creatively. He had the best ideas. But my God, in the late 80s, even after Vince took over, they booked tag teams damn good, and he didn't have a problem with tag team wrestling in the 80s. He had a ton of great teams. Demolition, British Bulldogs, Heart Foundation, Rougeau Brothers, Killer Bees. My God, I could go on and on. Powers of Pain. 1990 at SummerSlam, the fucking Road Warriors debuted and came to WWF. And so many other teams. So why did Vince, it seemed like he liked tag team wrestling in the 80s and then just stopped pushing it in the late 2000s. And the Attitude Era is pushed damn good. Edge and Christian, the Hardys, the Dudleys. Still on commercial. I'm excited about the second hour of Raw. I'm going to stay here and see what they do at the beginning of it, and then I might end the live stream. Video package on, I believe, Edge. coming back. It's weird. Everybody, I think it's for Edge. The video package. It's writing in blood. It's gotta be Edge. It's a new Edge. I am coming. It's not Bray Wyatt. I'm coming. Tonight is Edge back. Hopefully. That'd be awesome to see him again. So Raw's back for hour number 2. Every hour they should do pyro again. Dolph backstage.
Excuse me, Dolph Ziggler. Since you returned a few weeks ago, Dolph, you've continuously targeted Theory, even cost him some matches. So can you explain your actions, please?
That was simple. I just think he needed to be taught a lesson. You know, I seen 1,000 of them come and 1,000 of them go, and everything he's accomplished so quickly, he didn't really form. I mean, he's a hell of an athlete. He's handsome. He's almost as handsome as I am. He can do it all.
You know what? I can appreciate what
AJ Styles, a phenomenal AJ Styles, shows up.
The two of us have the
Here comes American Alpha, Gable and Otis.
The Theory already surpassed your career at an exceptionally young age.
Young 60 type.
Much like I surpassed both of your intellects to an exceptional degree. But boys, jealousy Jealousy's an ugly disease, but lucky for you, Master Gable, the man with the golden brain, I got the cure. And tonight, the cure is the Alpha Academy beating the jealousy out of both of you.
right out. Hold on a second. Is that your way of challenging us to a tag team match?
Oh, did you figure that out all on your own, AJ? I'm so proud of you. Yeah, we're challenging you to a match tonight
At the Garden, Madison Square.
Okay. We accept.
The Nathan Fielder wannabe. See you out there, kid.
Dolph and AJ later against American Alpha.
Please welcome to celebrate his
Rey Mysterio next to celebrate his 20-year run. At one point, Rey was gone for I think 3 to 4 years. So he did not spend an entire 20 years, but he debuted 20 years ago. Rey's comes on his gear. He's not with his wife and daughter.
Will we see the impossible from Rey Mysterio?
Is it the match? Rey and Dominic, I believe, against Finn and Priest.
Who is as generous with his time?
Maybe Rey's gonna talk first. Bring out his wife and daughter. I don't know.
He is one of the greatest of all time. We're looking at a man who on so many levels.
At one point during the pandemic era, Rey's daughter was in a love storyline. I can't remember with who. Do you remember, Victor? I don't. Rey's daughter, I think her name's Aaliyah, was in a love storyline with someone. Trying to get her dad to like the guy. I forget who it was.
NXT 2.0. How many superstars across the floor?
Thank you, Rey. Thank you, Rey. You're the fucking man. One of the greatest luchador, high flyer, cruiserweights of all time. Backstage, everybody's there from Rey's family. Backstage watching. Yeah, Buddy Murphy, that was who. I knew you would know. Or somebody would say it in the chat. It was Buddy Murphy in a romance. And go with Buddy Murphy. Where Seth Rollins and Rey were feuding. He had the eye for an eye matchup. I remember that. Well, Rey's eye popped out. That was pretty hilarious. Thank you, Rey. Thank you, Rey Chance.
20 years. This is special, man.
MSG. Great place to have it. 20 years of Rey Mysterio in WWE.
I was 14 years old when I had my first match at Tijuana. And I never imagined then in a million years that one day I would perform inside a WWE ring. Travel the world, make money, and create legendary rivalries for all of each and every one of you to enjoy.
Great feud with Eddie Guerrero.
Now the truth.
Good feud with Batista when Batista turned on Rey.
Back then weren't part of the business. But I was able to break that stereotypes. I broke that so-called blueprint of what a superstar should look like. Now, as a smaller guy and as a damn proud Latino, I became world champion at WrestleMania 22.
Great three-way with Kurt Angle, Randy.
Friends along the way. Friends that I want to thank for helping pave the road for me in my career. You might know some of these names. Dean Malenko.
Great matches with Dean Malenko in WCW.
Batista.
Calls out Batista. Kurt Angle.
How about Edge?
Edge. They're good
Do
names.
not forget the great Eddie.
Eddie. Train. I live by a tree, one house away, so I apologize for the train.
And I know you're always watching over me. Thank you, Eddie. So the truth is, tonight I stand before you and feel truly humble and appreciative for all the love and support you guys have given me for the past 20 years.
Hopefully you can hear Raw and not the train. Yes, I do live right by train tracks. Not right next to them, but very close, near train tracks, and a train, and it's going by. Goes by like twice a day.
But to be able to live all
Like
that with my family,
6 to 8 times a week it goes by. You deserve a chance to win. Distracted because this year I have the train in it, and this year I got Raw.
Angie, Aaliyah, I know you're watching backstage.
A funny story about the train by me. It always is breaking down on the tracks, and then it doesn't move for like 30 to 40 minutes. And traffic is stuck behind it. That always makes me laugh.
I'm proud of the man you have become. And I know that one day, when I'm no longer here, you'll be representing the Mysterio legacy to the fullest.
Dominic has a mullet. Seriously, he has a mullet. I'm not putting him down, I'm just saying it's a mullet. Is the mullet back in style? I don't know, but I will never wear it.
For always rolling with the Mysterios, and for 20 of the dopest, most awesome years.
Thank you, Ray.
believe I saved the best for last. Last but not least, I want to thank all of you here tonight. I could have been any place in the world, but I'm here tonight in the legendary and iconic Madison
MSG.
Square Garden. Celebrating 20 years. Thank you guys. I love all of you. Gracias, mi gente. Gracias, gracias por el apoyo desde el primer día. Y quiero que sepan algo. Siempre espero representar a mi gente latina con respeto, admiración y del corazón. ¡Viva mi raza! Los quiero un chingo. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. You have no idea.
Train's done. It's gone now. So I'm glad it's gone because that train's noisy when you have a window open. Finn Balor in the crowd clapping. There's Damian Priest.
Respect, and that's how this is about.
Finn out of the crowd. I like that. Edge should return here. Just thought that. Here comes Priest from the other side of the crowd.
Punisher of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest.
Sadly, Ripley's not with them still. I miss her. I hope she's healthy and getting better. I think she has a heart issue or something. I think she had a heart monitor on her in a picture. Hope she's okay in her heart. Hopefully when Rhea's cleared to return, my God, her and Bianca should have great matches and a great feud. But Priest and Finn at ringside looking to attack. I think the match is happening. They they probably will beat down the Mysterios, get chairs out, try a concerto, double concerto, and Edge runs out and returns. And what a popping reaction that will be to have Edge back. He's got to return. It's fucking Madison Square Garden. So I will be back in this chair in a little bit. I gotta go downstairs, get another soda. And the Raw's on a commercial anyway. But I will be back. I'm not ending the live stream yet. So we got a tag match. New is happening tonight. It's Dominic and Ray against Finn and Priest. Hopefully we get an Edge. Let me start over. Hopefully we get an Edge return here. It'll be a great pop for Edge. I don't want to see Edge as a heel before he's done wrestling and retires or just stops.
A sunset flip all the way through.
Ray and Finn going at it.
Taking a piece of Damian Priest. Ray, you gotta believe he's feeling an extra pep in his steps. Whoa! The Mysterio family in full force in the backstage area. Tag made to Dominic. Now the Mysterio family in full force in the ring. Oh! This kind of offense. Covered by Dominic. Shoulders down. Oh, kick out from Finn Balor. Of course, you know on the flip side, the Judgment Day would love to spoil the evening. Such a historic evening for the Mysterio family. That's what I'm coming to find out about the.
It's still weird that SummerSlam is Saturday night and it's in July. It's not even August yet. The end of July is very weird to have a SummerSlam in July.
Grabbing story, Corey. You say, oh my God.
If SummerSlam would have been this weekend, it could have been a night before my birthday. Yesterday was actually my birthday.
Tremendous impact in the corner, change the complexion of this matchup. Balor, then Priest, and now the Judgment Day in complete control of Rey Mysterio. Now, we thought they wanted to recruit Dominic Mysterio. He joined, let's say, under duress last week during an attack on Rey Mysterio. And then they beat down Rock, so that's not what we want, though. And it just proved how loyal Dominic is to his father, Rey Mysterio, willing to sacrifice his own career just to save his father's well-being. Judgment Day, the question, who do they appeal to, and who will they take into the fold? Huge question for this match. Well, imagine how much more appealing the Judgment Day will be if they destroy and defeat the Mysterios on Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary celebration night. And there are a lot of people
after the Edge, I think Edge returns here. After a match. After the Edge return, I think I'm going to end the live stream. I might do another reaction, but it will not be live.
Trying to carve their own path, forcefully, painfully, and disrespectfully. And only strength matters, only the here and now, and right now, the here and now is the...
So, second tag match of the new era Raw. Are we going to get a third in the third hour?
But they started last week with Rey Mysterio and Dominic. That was one-on-one Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest, and now Finn Balor. Cranking on the chin of the legend. Family looking on backstage. Trying to will Ray back into this match. Because once again, and makes the tag to a set Dominic. Who's flying high. Shoulders down. Close, but a kick out from Finn Balor. Beautiful arm drag. Dominic's so proud of
Dominic is way much taller than his dad. Doesn't really look like his dad. He looks more like Eddie. Maybe Dominic is really Eddie's son. Of course, I'm joking. But he's taller. He's like the body type of Eddie, except skinnier.
From Damian Priest.
Priest just pushes Dominic up against guardrail, picked him up, slammed him against it. As Raw goes to commercial again. Very rare that I do live streams because I'll do them for video games all the time, but for talking, reacting, it's rare I do them because I don't like sitting through these commercials. And I cannot stop or pause the video. Back to baseball.
Kept going line to line with it. not one way to pitch him, not one way to defend him. Both of the having to.
Seriously, for me, there's nothing else to watch other than wrestling and sports. And there's no other sports on that I care about except baseball right now. Basketball's over. NBA's over. I'm looking forward to the NFL season and the Green Bay Packers season starting. So less than about a month away, over a month away. But September will be here quick. College football, NFL football will be here quick. But I'm not into college football at all, really. I'll watch it sometimes. Victor says he's not much of a soccer fan. I thought you would be, but you're not. What sports, Victor, are you into? I'm into NFL, NBA, and baseball. That's it. And I'll tell you what, the worst sport to watch is fucking golf. God awful, horrible, boring. To play golf is actually fun. I've played it many times. I actually own my own set of golf clubs. And I'm not bad, but I've also done miniature golf, but that's not as fun to me. But yeah, golf to play is actually fun. Football to play is fun. Basketball's fun. Baseball. I tried to play baseball growing up a lot, but we usually didn't have enough friends to have 9 players on the field because I knew more than 9 friends and kids, but I don't know. We always couldn't get all our friends to play baseball because they didn't want to. We would play football more, tackle football. So Ross still on a commercial. Bianca, what is this promo? For SummerSlam promo? No, WWE Shop promo. Again, Victor, if you're here, what sports are your favorite to follow or watch or play?
Should be celebrating. They're defending themselves from the Judgment Day. 20 years of Rey Mysterio, but right now it's Dominic defending the family name against Finn Balor.
Right now, Dominic Mysterio desperately needs to make his way to the corner, tagging his father Rey.
Priest is in the zone, Rey Mysterio.
Rey tagged in, 20-year anniversary. Springboard, high cross body on Priest.
Rey Mysterio. You never know what he's going to do next. You know it's going to hurt. Been the Giant Slayer for 20 years, doing it again against Damian Priest.
Here to mix the climb.
Shoulders down, look at the leg.
Oh,
Rey, man, he looked.
defeat the Judgment Day here tonight. Oh,
Big super kick by Priest. A Rey cover, 2. I don't think you should have Rey lose on his 20-year celebration. He should win, and then Dominic Rey get beat down and Edge returns to save him. That would be awesome. Everything pro wrestling is here in the chat. They say, hi, Justin. Hello. It's a new era of Raw. Do you like Triple H's head of creative? Rey Mysterio trying to 619 gets clothesline the hell out of his boots. Finn runs. Running drop kick to Rey in the corner, going up for the double stomp.
Perched up top. There it is.
Double stomp. Ray's gonna lose on his 20th anniversary. No. Dominic saves him.
Dominic Mysterio at 2.999. Keeping this matchup alive for himself.
Someone has a sign that says Rhea scares me, but they love her. That's funny.
Balor looks incensed to rip his
Priest grabs a chair ringside. Whoever gave me a thumbs up, I appreciate it.
Smile.
Now, Victor writes, I do love every kind of sports. I try to see if I can play all of them, including tennis and maybe cricket. I don't have a favorite, but I do enjoy them all. I never try to play cricket. Tennis, not into. So the chair thing. Ray does that Eddie Guerrero style. That thing hit him with the chair, but the ref did not disqualify thing. 619, about to be a 619. Ray double drop kicks. Double 619 by the Mysterios to the Judgment Day. Ray goes up top. Big splash. There's a frog splash to Finn. Wins it on his 20-year anniversary. No beatdown. And the Mysterios to have edge count. I'm surprised. No beatdown on the Mysterios.
20-year career here in WWE continues on all night long.
The party continues. Another superstar. You have a legend of Rey Mysterio, another superstar working on his legendary credentials, recognized by the fans and players here at the WWE, and recognized at the
Cody Rhodes update. We won last week.
Welcome to the two.
I forgot what it was called, the category. Biggest WWE moment or something.
So many amazing talents.
Be able to participate with these other athletes and celebrities, celebrating what we do, respectively, in our field. It's amazing.
This year's winner of Best WWE Moment, Cody Rhodes.
To be the one who's taking home the WWE Moment of the Year feels good. Coming back was a significant moment for me, and I think it resonated with people. For those who have loved this moment so much, who have voted for it here, I know we're doing something right. This is an incredible award, surrounded by inspiring elite athletes. It's a good moment.
I'm going to hot take my opinion. Cody's better in WWE than with AEW. I just like him better in WWE. The champ, the EST, Bianca Belair is next to talk, I guess. I don't know, but I'm here for it. I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm not going to stay here all 3 hours, I'll tell you that. Already been here an hour and a half. Let me turn this light on. Got a new hat to wear. Why not? Break out the red because the Raw is red colors. The colors of Raw. Because they're on commercial. It'd be awesome if Sasha would interrupt Bianca, but I doubt it. I'm not expecting it. To have the boss come back would be a hell of a night for her to come back in MSG, but I doubt it. This is about Bianca and Becky and their matchup at SummerSlam. It's not about Sasha and Naomi returning, even though that would get a hell of a pop. And a hell of a reaction and get a lot of fans talking. Looks like a home run here.
Back on it is Taylor at the wall.
No, nice catch.
Timed his lead perfectly, and Tyrone Taylor.
Nice catch at the wall. Slammed up against it.
Inning is over. Long drawn out for CJ Cole. Rocky score one. They lead 2-0.
So, who's ever watching this live stream reaction to the new era Raw Under the Game Triple H, Sasha will return, or Naomi, or them together, and just stand on the stage and look at Becky and Bianca. Will Sasha return on Raw tonight? What's your thoughts? Tell me in the chat. I don't think so. Raw is back, and the champ is about to be here. I love her to death. The EST Bianca Belair, one of my favorites to watch. And one of my favorite women's wrestlers for sure is Bianca. Gabriella, I think that's your name, says, hi Justin, hello. Mysterio family celebrating. With champagne, Ray comes in the room. Ray, nice. Sweating much. They're popping the bottles. And they're pouring on Ray. Shot for Ray. He deserves it. 20-year run. Damn good. There's a gift for Ray. Present wrapped.
Did you pay for it?
It's like his birthday, but not his birthday. Oh, Halloween made Halloween Havoc 97 gear for Ray. A sweet gear. The old gear is probably ripped. Part of the mask was.
Where did you find this? I'm looking for it.
Had to dig?
That's the original gear, I guess. His daughter said she had to find it. Somebody comes in the party. Rhea Ripley's here. Rhea's here. Ray's daughter gets in Rhea's face. Says, get out of here. Rhea pie faces her. Rhea pulls Dominic out of the fucking room like a beast, kidnaps Dominic. Rhea and Priest attacks Ray in the hallway. Finn is dragging Ray to the ring. I think Edge is coming back now. Yes, Victor, Ray Rhea, she's back. Thank God. I missed her. She needs a Priest and Finn alone is kind of boring. Oh, Fulatona power bombs Ray backstage in the world's most famous ring. Ray powerbomb taken out. I don't think Edge is coming because they're backstage. He might come out later.
That's disrespectful.
Had to be done. That you get attacked on when you're celebrating. In WWE, you always got to get attacked.
Sure thing. We'll take a look back.
Damn good to see Rhea back. I hope Rhea's back for good. I hope she's cleared and healthy to wrestle. ESTs are one of the best. One of my favorites. It's Asuka number 1. Bianca Liv number 2. Shotzi number 3. And number 4, I'd probably say Bailey.
Belair with the bet against
Gabriella, yes. Rhea Ripley. Rhea returns. Thank God. She needs to be back with Judgment Day. They have missed her. I have missed her. Victor says, even though Vince is I'm trying to read every single comment to respond to it. I really enjoy the live comments in the chats. That's cool. You can interact with each other live on this video. The magic of technology is a beautiful thing for the fans to react on Twitter or YouTube live. So, yeah, I haven't been tweeting much on Twitter at WWE NXT guy, but that's okay. It's one night of me on a live stream, so Twitter can be put off. I usually tweet a ton from my Twitter during wrestling live shows. Even though Vince is retired, I don't think Sasha and Naomi aren't well assured that they will be treated better even with Triple H in charge. They probably still wait and see if others in charge change. Here comes a man. I'm not shocked. Here comes Becky Lynch in all white. Damn, she looks good. Bianca looks great. Back and forth on the mic. Have them fight, please. Again, this is not the time, in my opinion, for a Sasha Naomi return. It's not. This is about Becky Bianca at SummerSlam.
You saw all that complaining. Let me remind you of a few things, okay?
Bianca's a fucking megastar.
The rough-est, the tough-est, Bianca, the quick-est.
If Sasha never returns, I won't miss her. Because I have Asuka, Bianca, in WWE. Becky attacks. I like this, man. Instead of talking, let them just fight. Under Vince, they talked too much and would get disrespected and they wouldn't even fight back. What the fuck is that? That's not realistic. Someone's talking trash to you, you want to fight them right away, not wait and leave the ring.
Get these officials back out here. Separate these two women.
Becky's trying to rock bottom. Bianca fights out. Big forearm. My God, Becky has these giant boots on. Becky take out to the apron. Becky pulls her over the top of the ponytail. Becky's wearing like white pantyhose with her gear. Over the announce table, hell yeah. Yes, this is what I love to see on Raw. Yes, it's not chaos. Becky's gear ripped back. It's like a dress, I guess. I don't know. Her zipper ripped. In the back, you can see her bra. Yes, let them fight.
The Garden wants to see these two fight. It's going down Saturday.
Let them go at it. Don't end it. So, Shauna, Asuka, and Alexa as a team. Asuka should not be in a tag team anymore. She's better as a singles. Also, I've been saying it. I'll keep saying it. Turn Asuka heel. Make her Kana, her old character. The face paint. She has face paint now, but not her whole face. I don't know what they're doing with Alexa, but she can talk. She's a great promo. They need to do more with Alexa.
Please welcome my guest, Alexa Bliss.
Get rid of stupid Lily. She's carrying around Lily. Throw Lily in her trash or burn it.
I mean, it's fine Doudrop keeps demanding these matches, but here's what I don't understand. I don't understand Nikki and Doudrop's dynamic. They make fun of me for hanging out with Lily, but why are they friends? You know, they hang out with each other, they don't benefit anything from it. Don't get me wrong, love Lily, but she doesn't need me and I don't need her.
Yes!
She's an independent woman.
Get rid of that fucking stupid little stuffed animal, Lily.
WWE shop, she is number one. Now let me tell you why I'm number one. Becky, Bianca, doesn't matter which one of you wins at SummerSlam. You both better watch your backs. Because mark my words, I'm reclaiming my place at the top of this women's division.
Yes, finally. Get rid of Lily. Cut your own promos, not scripted, and just fucking, who gives a crap? I don't know, she said she didn't need Lily, why is she still carrying her? I guess she meant she doesn't need Lily in her head talking to her, because she did go through therapy for that. Or therapy to get rid of her. The real Lily was actually tore up by Charlotte, I believe. Alexa versus who? I didn't see the picture. I think it's Nikki ASH. But, yeah. Alexa's in action next, so I'm going to react to it. Raw is on commercial, if you didn't know.
With the Twins coming to town, so while the Cardinals will match up on the road against the Blue Jays, the Brewers will have the first place Twins here in Milwaukee starting tomorrow. Twins came from the...
What does everyone think? Should Alexa keep carrying around a stupid little doll Lily that's for about a 5-year-old to carry around? The only way Lily's a top seller is parents are buying it for their damn little kids.
Pulls it, big bouncer, Rosso got a race to the back, Hilliard can run and out, chest out. Hilliard thinks he's safe. He's already asking his to take a look at it. Rosso was ready to send that one to Ashby, but I think Ashby got a little bit of a late break, and Hilliard can really run.
He was late getting over there. He kind of falls off toward third base and hesitated just a little bit before he busted it over to first base. He wasn't going to get there. Rosso was surprised, and he had to bust it and go to get the bag. So Aaron Ashby not covering first base almost cost him a base hit.
Great play.
Yeah.
Close. Very challenged by the Rockies.
Very close.
I don't know who that was. Maybe Severino, but you could hear, you got it, you got it.
Victor says Alexa doesn't need the doll anymore if she wants to be considered the main champion for the women again. I agree, it's a joke. It's a stupid little gimmick to get little children to watch WWE, I don't know, or to get little children to want to buy the stupid doll and beg their parents to buy it. I don't care about kids being fans. I'm not a kid. I'm an adult. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. And by the way, I'm pro-choice. Abortion should never, ever, ever be banned. Ever.
Dear Captain.
And I've never had anybody, never had a girlfriend or a wife ever have an abortion, but I have known people that needed one, and when it's needed, it's fucking needed. You got no choice. I don't get how these dumb fucks in the Supreme Court, a few people can decide for all women. Fuck them. Again, I'm pro-choice. If you're not, fuck you. Not fuck you, but you're wrong. If you think you can decide versus someone else in someone else's body. Dominic is pissed. Pushing Judgment Day's agents, breaking it up. What the hell? Rhea! Good God, Rhea is savage. Rhea kicks Reigns' injured arm and laughs and walks away. I want to see Rhea versus Rey Mysterio now at SummerSlam. Doudrop, get rid of that stupid Doudrop name, please, Triple H, and make her Piper Niven again. Looks like she has different makeup on Doudrop.
Alexa Bliss trying to remind that.
Oh, please get rid of the Nikki Cross gimmick, Triple H. Nikki Cross tries to grab Alexa's foot. Why the hell is she allowed at ringside? She's not a manager. By the way, Triple H, make more managers come back. And get managers again involved. Big high cross body press slam by Doudrop where she goes on top of you. That's awesome move. So it's Doudrop and Alexa. Doudrop, I like her. Could be a monster heel, but get rid of the Doudrop name, Triple H, please.
Nikki ASH and Alexa Bliss are paying for having her attention diverted.
For Alexa would have had to catch Doudrop and hold her up, her knees would have probably gave out.
Nikki ASH working together. I think we're seeing why tonight. Well, we've learned about this relationship between Doudrop and Nikki ASH.
I really liked Twisted Alexa Bliss when she was dressing up like Harley Quinn. That was a great character.
Refocus yourself. That's what Doudrop has been attempting to do for Nikki ASH.
I like what they've done with Rhea tonight. Very good shit. And I just want to see Asuka on the show and what Triple H would do with her.
And Nikki ASH, much like the relationship that has used to exist between Alexa Bliss and any number of people in WWE. Alexa Bliss uses you up and then chucks you to the curb. I don't necessarily agree with that statement, as a lot of people would not. Your Twitter is going to be mad at me for that one, too. Perfectly. I'm always mad at you, Corey, but Alexa Bliss trying to fight her way out of this predicament against Doudrop. We've seen Doudrop in the past come very close to becoming Raw Women's Champions.
Roman's actually in action in a 6-man tag tonight. I didn't know he's working.
Very competitive matches with Becky Lynch last year. Doudrop now looking for that momentum again at the expense of shoulders down of Alexa Bliss. Trying to get it finished, but can't go toe-to-toe with Doudrop. But we're finding out she's the wrecking machine of the women's division. Bitterness from Doudrop and Nikki ASH over the last couple of weeks in tag team action. We've seen Bliss with multiple partners earn victories. That's why Bliss carries that doll around with her. Somebody can't realize what she's all about. Inanimate object. Most was good. I meant like a friend that wasn't going to realize that she was being used. Oh!
Dewdrop trying to get in it by smashing Alexa Bliss against the turnbuckle, but oh my God! Talk about the power, toe-to-toe ability of Dewdrop. We've seen over and over. Bliss's low power back.
Where was all there from Alexa? Dewdrop. Now, Bliss going to town here on Dewdrop. Multiple strikes.
Finally has Dewdrop right where she wants her. Unfortunately, Dewdrop, no escape right now. Alexa Bliss picking up momentum.
I thought after like the first 10 minutes of our tour, I'd be done with this live stream, but I'm still here. I'm curious to stay here for our start of hour 3 to see what they do. So far, I've loved Raw under Triple H. Rhea, loved what they've done with her. Attacking Ray, have a fucking intergender match with Rhea and Ray in the future on the next pay-per-view. At SummerSlam or Clash at the Castle, have Ray versus Rhea. I want to see that. Nikki ASH pulls Alexa off the top rope. I think Dewdrop's me. Bad refereeing. You didn't see Nikki interfere. Alexa, reverse DDT. Counter DDT. It's over. Alexa wins. Good for her.
That's a heck of a statement from Bliss, overcoming multiple attempts from Nikki ASH to interfere and defeating
Nikki interfering did not even help Dewdrop. If I was Dewdrop, I would attack Nikki and beat the fuck out of her right now. She doesn't need her. Unless they bring back the women's tag titles, then they should probably stay together.
an encounter with Dewdrop. Certainly
These girls have Lily dolls, and one girl looks about 13 or 14 with a Lily doll. The other one was a kid. Logan Paul talking with AJ Styles. That I thought I'd never see.
So if you need anything around here, just say the word. No, not me saying I like what you did out there. Doesn't mean I necessarily like you. I don't know you that well. But I like the Miz way less. So do everyone a favor and shut his mouth at SummerSlam.
So I guess Logan Paul is going to do a promo to kick off hour 3. He hosts a new show called Impulsive TV. Sounds stupid. I'm not against Logan Paul trying to wrestle, but I don't want to hear him cut promos. I'm not against the guy in the company because he does have like 30 million followers or something crazy. But all his followers, I don't know where they are, Instagram, YouTube. I know Logan Paul has a lot of followers, but subscribers, followers, whatever. But those fucking idiots aren't going to follow him to pro wrestling and watch WWE just because he's on it. They don't care because they're idiots. They'd probably just watch him on YouTube or his podcast. Again, I don't think Logan Paul fans are wrestling fans. I doubt it. They're idiots. And wrestling fans are not idiots. The ones I know are not stupid. Logan Paul fans are stupid. Trust me. So Victor says it would be better if they just forgot about the ladies' tag titles and just have a mid-card title for the ladies. I agree. Women's Intercontinental title would be better than a women's tag title. That's a great point, Victor. A mid-card women's title would be a lot better than bringing back the women's tag titles. I don't know what NXT is going to do with their tag titles because Cora Jade threw them in the trash. So maybe NXT will get rid of the tag titles also. Seriously, after Cora Jade did that, where the fuck do you go from there? You can't bring them back, really. Like, oh, bring them back in a tournament. And they'll mean something again. I'm talking about the NXT women's tag titles. Last Tuesday, Cora Jade threw them in the trash. Or threw hers in the trash. So how could they mean something after they were in the fucking trash can? Same with NXT. Maybe get a mid-card women's title. No. Forget that. NXT doesn't need a mid-card women's title. The main roster does, because they got a lot of women. So, anybody here, do you care about what Logan Paul is going to say to The Miz? I don't. I would rather hear The Miz rip him in a promo. Or go back and forth, Miz and Logan Paul on the mic, uncensored. Miz would eat him alive in a promo battle and spit him out and step on him. But I don't care about what Logan Paul is going to say. The guy was a good wrestler. The one match he had, but I don't care to hear him talk. Also, Logan Paul should have a manager to talk for him, and Logan Paul should be a fucking heel. The guy's a natural heel. Why you make him a babyface? Unless he demanded it in his contract that I want to be a babyface, or else I won't sign. Maybe that is why he's a babyface, because he got it put in his contract. I don't know. Again, Logan Paul does have a big following, but his fucking followers don't care about WWE, I'm sure. Miz got taken down right away in the beginning of Raw. Miz beating on Logan Paul, I love to see. I hope Miz wins Sunday or Saturday.
Logan Paul said the only reason he signed a contract with WWE was to get this, to get his hands on the Miz, to prove the Miz wrong, to prove that he can defeat the Miz. Many WWE officials.
Miz is wearing like Joker pants, purple, pinkish purple.
And that's how we came on the air.
Victor says you don't care much about Logan Paul, just have the Miz. Not fear. Have Miz tear him apart. I agree. And, fuck Logan Paul and what he's about to say. I don't care. I hope MSG, I hope the fans rip him apart and just don't let him speak. Just chant, shut the fuck up at him. And don't stop. And then have the Miz come out and beat him up. Like, how in the fuck are they pushing him as a babyface? That's stupid.
We are at Madison Square Garden, and guys, I gotta say it's crazy because my brother is actually gonna be fighting here next weekend.
I don't care about you and your brothers fighting and boxing. I'm sure you fix all the fights anyway.
It's not next weekend.
You pay your opponents off to lose and do the job. I'm sure that happens.
It's Monday Night Raw.
I like to see Logan Paul take on Mike Tyson. I bet Mike Tyson would kill him in a boxing match. I don't care if Mike Tyson's 60, he'd still kick his ass.
Just like the Miz TV, but people actually watch.
Dude, you're boring. Your promo delivery's not good. You're not the Miz on the mic. Never will be.
What we started earlier. So why don't you get out here and let's do this in the Mecca of entertainment. Come on out here, Miz. Oh, you're going to see another fight between Logan Paul and the Miz? What we saw earlier tonight was similar words. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised. Come on, buddy, this is your MO. You love getting all the attention, being in the limelight. I mean, come on. Miz! Get out here!
Attack him from behind, please, Miz. Attack him from behind with a chair.
You are backstage, probably trembling with your shriveled, tiny little bruise. Come on, Miz. Let's make another WrestleMania moment.
Maurice! I like to see this. Maurice is back. Yes. She's smoking. What a mess.
Ordering a cheeseburger and then bring you
Good Lord, look at Maurice.
Logan.
Maurice.
I don't appreciate you talking about my amazing, awesome, fantastic reality show. Ms. and Mrs. Wish airs tonight after Monday Night Raw on the US Network. It's the full finale and it's going to be awesome. Second, you don't talk about my kids ever again. And most of all, I don't appreciate you talking about my man's genital. My man's genital. My man's package.
This is her second.
And do you really think I mean Maurice? I would.
Tiny balls change. Miz is gonna get the chance every damn city they go to, sadly.
My hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Yes, Maurice, tell them off.
I'll have you know, Logan, that the average size of a man's testicles, an adult man's testicles, is in between 1.8 to 2 inches, and my husband's testicles really fit into these parameters.
Oh my God. Lady, who measures their testicles?
Thank you, Miz. Please save us. Please, Miz, save that segment.
Well, finally, the Miz will oblige and join Logan Paul on Impulsive TV. Look at
Sweet pink suit, Miz. Or pink purple.
And so does every single man in this arena. But this isn't about that. This is about you and me at SummerSlam. Let me explain something to you. I gave you everything, Logan. If it wasn't for what I taught you, you wouldn't be back in the WWE. Without me, you wouldn't have a WrestleMania match. Without me, you wouldn't have a SummerSlam match. And then you turn around and challenge me. You owe everything to me. So let me be perfectly clear. I taught you everything you know. I didn't teach you everything I know. So at SummerSlam, you're not getting fun-loving dad Miz. You're not getting reality show Miz. You are getting big moment Miz. 2-time Grand Slam champion Miz. Beating John Cena in the main event Miz. And when the dust all settles at SummerSlam, you and every moron here will know why I am awesome. Shut up! I called you out here to throw down, and all you do is talk. You know, Miz, I always knew that you had tiny balls. Oh! Wow, congrats, Maurice. You have bigger balls than your husband.
Kick him in the nuts, Maurice. Ciampa's here. Tommaso Ciampa.
teeing off in the corner.
Dang, beat up that fucking pair. Come on, Ciampa. Take them out.
Turning the attention towards the Miz. And here comes
Yes, Ciampa. Jumps on pair.
Bidding of the Miz in recent weeks with great effect.
Sneak attack after sneak attack.
Yes, Miz. Let's go. Crushing finale. Paul takes down the Miz again. Ciampa jumps on him and no double team again, Paul. Yes. Put him through the announcer's table. Stomping his ass. Stomp him. Don't stop. Stomp his head in the mirror. Throw that fucking stupid impulse sign out of here. Skull crushing finale to Logan Paul. Thank you, Miz. Thank you.
He's the kind of guy who looks for every advantage. Very well could be the scene at SummerSlam. That happens to
AJAT800, I know you from Twitter, says, I hope the Miz wins the better of two evils. I agree, but I don't think Miz is evil at all.
out of their handiwork against Logan Paul. Talk about advantages. Advantage Miz tonight. This is a big-time marquee matchup for this Saturday at SummerSlam. But while Logan Paul may be one of the biggest stars,
I don't know if Triple H is going to stay with Ciampa as like Miz's bodyguard. That's weird. Weird spot for Ciampa. They should drop Ciampa with the Miz. Doesn't fit with the Miz character to me.
right now with Kevin
Backstage interview with I don't know who.
to introduce the Street Profits.
Street Profits, I believe, in the main event tonight. Six-man tag with Riddle, I believe, against the Bloodline. Usos come face to face with the Profits here. There's Ryan and Jeff Jarrett. Double J. J-E-double-F. J-A-R-R-E-T. That's double J. Jeff Jarrett, a special guest rep on Saturday.
For the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship.
And Sunday, Jeff will be in a match with Ric Flair for Ric Flair's last match, pay-per-view.
What's going to happen Saturday at SummerSlam?
Yes, sir! We're going to body you at SummerSlam just like we did at Money in the Bank, Goose. Yes, sir!
Anybody and nobody.
Jeff Jarrett interrupts him, tells him to shut the hell up.
Now, anyone who gets out of line tonight, I'm going to remember it come SummerSlam. So tonight, keep the peace.
Jeff looks pretty damn jacked in that ref shirt. He must be training hard for Ric Flair's last matchup. Did anybody watch that Ric Flair last match video on YouTube? Jeff is back to tell him to quit it. Now they're trying to argue and whisper argue. Comes AJ Styles. Anyways, Jeff Jarrett looks jacked. Anyways, the video is like a build up to Ric Flair's last match. It's like a short documentary about it. It's on Ric Flair's YouTube channel. Anyways, Jeff Jarrett attacked Ric Flair with Karen Jarrett's shoe, busted him open. That was shocking. When I saw Ric Flair bleed, I think he's 74 years old. He was in a parking lot. Jay Lethal was yelling at him, "You used me to train you." And then Ric Flair told off Jeff, like, "I never liked you or your dad. You should have never been a horseman," something like that. And fucking Jeff busted open Ric Flair, elderly man. Got colored and bladed. at his age. I was shocked, but it was pretty awesome build-up, old school. So I'm going to go now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this live Raw reaction for the first ever Raw in about 30 years, 29 years. First ever Raw under Triple H. It's ahead of creative. Vince McMahon is gone. He's retired. I wish Vince the best of luck. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do with his free time. In my opinion, Vince is going to be super bored because supposedly he has no friends outside of wrestling, no hobbies, stuff like that. I don't know. Vince, buy a fucking yacht, live on it, party on it, get young chicks to be with you. I don't know what to tell him. But Vince, thank you for 40 fucking years. You made wrestling a lot better. And wrestling may not be around today if it was not for Vince McMahon and what he did. He made it bigger and better. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good night, everybody. Bye for now.